Good day, illuminators and way showers. Great love and light to all of you on this absolutely gorgeous morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm Wendy, bringing to you once again the infinite languages of light language of all that is. Every constellation, every dimension, interdimensional, extra-dimensional, and everything in between. As we connect now with the Dove Collective, the Dove of Peace collective energy. We once again revel in the idea, the knowingness that we contain all peace, all things. The trees are bursting into bloom. So exciting. And all the changes every single day. There's Abby playing her absolute favorite game. She loves to watch out here too. As she pushes the ball against the railing, pretending to try to stop it from falling. It's like one of her absolute favorite challenges for herself. There she goes. See? There she goes. And then every now and then, of course, she'll accidentally drop it. And then, of course, we have to go retrieve it. There she is. But, don't you know, don't our pets absolutely speak their own language of light, of love? We know exactly what they're, well, maybe not exactly, but, we have a pretty good idea in communicating with our animal friends and guides here on Earth, physical and non-physical. That we learn more and know more of all of that we are and all that we're capable of. Being present in the now moment is a language of light. It is you having a conversation with your higher self, that you are consciously aware of the signs and the synchronicities, however they may come. Through whatever sound, number, tone, chime, bird song, and of course, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, and the ethers in which we all are born. Yalaviana Otoko Koshimaya Baka. So I'm feeling this light language message, blessing, activation. And when we say activation, it's because we're activating higher aspects of ourselves. When we say higher, aspects of ourselves that are already vibrating at a higher vibration, that higher vibration meaning the closest vibration to source itself. The more we're in the moment, recognizing and being grateful for this moment and being present allows us to activate once again the aspects of ourselves, the parts of us, the DNA, the elements, the whatever we want to call it, those parts of ourselves that we are literally waking up. And I know that we use the word literally a lot, but reality is real for us. And in this moment, even, being with you and being right here with Abby and just being so, you guys saw that, being so grateful for the unexpected. what's around the next corner. And not needing to know, but knowing it's always going to serve us in the highest way. And that's really what following the formula is all about. Yeah, tukaspe shonoko I izumatami samashe maro, reveling in our existence. And I know that when we are in the mires of pain, illness, heart-based issues, whether it's with whatever the relationship is, it's in those moments that when it's hard, it's in those moments when these light languages, these messages, have, once you know something, you can't unknow it. And we're always raising more and more of what we know. Raising is maybe not the right word, but we're always bringing that which was is new in this now moment, that didn't exist in the frequency of the moment before. Because remember, if we're going through our own realities moment by moment, billions of times per moment, we're the ones who define the similarness or the difference of the frequency of those two realities. And they could be completely different, literally, sorry. Where one moment the decision has been made to do something, don't you feel immediately different? And then it's then going through the process of remaining in the highest frequency and knowing that moment by moment, if I'm following my highest joy without any insistence on where it's going to go, that I always know it's going to give me something positive to take me to the next level of my own mastery. Like these videos, they are not planned. They're always in the moment, in Martombiara, and inviting us to not just recognize the moment, but act, like we were talking about, acting on that moment from that place of peace, from that place of joy, from that place of knowing that I don't, and I'm not only do I not need to know where I'm going, I'm not designed to know that. I came here knowing I wasn't going to know what was going to happen next. That's what we signed up for. It's kind of like going into a, I'm thinking of different places that you would go to, besides a haunted house, where, you just don't know and what's coming next. And some people could say, well, yeah, my whole life resembled a haunted house, with horrible disasters, one after the other. And yet, we get to decide in this moment, how am I going to define what I believe that was my past, and how is that going to rearrange my present, and how is that going to change my actions, and how, because of what I'm choosing to believe about this now moment. So for me, as I use light language and even the oracle messages, whatever channeling messages that come through, when we say channeling, we're all channelers. Remember that. You are channeling your body. You're channeling, your consciousness has created your body. You are actually, then, once you really get a grip on that idea that this body is in your consciousness, that your consciousness isn't inside your head, inside your body, that your consciousness goes away when this body goes away. No, it doesn't. The you that you are, the you that you know you is always. And you're always going to be sharing your perspective of all that is, because that's all that everything is like a big old disco ball with mirrors all around it, and that is source, and all of us are those mirrors, and anything, anywhere we turn, you get the reflections. Our mind is the mirror. Our mind is the mirror. So when we say our mind, once again, we have a higher mind, a physical mind, and a physical brain, physical and physical mind. Those by Kishinata, Hina, Kote, that are always in constant conversation. And the physical brain is just the receiver. The physical mind is the perceiver. But the higher mind is the conceiver of all thought. And even as I'm, wrapping my mind around these ideas, I also have questions. When I ask a question to the universe, even if I don't receive the message, the understanding, the way I think I need to receive it, sometimes I receive it through light language, and allow it to do its thing. It's kind of like when you're, making a stew or a soup, you need it to simmer. And sometimes it tastes better the next day, doesn't it? After things have had a chance to marry. And that's oftentimes, that is how I see in my experience with myself and others that I've had the privilege to work with personally, and how it continues to meld and feel better, taste better, and how we don't need to know. All we need to know is that we're going to know what we need to know when we need to know it. And it's like all the things that we have learned today, we wouldn't have been able, I think it is in my experience as well, we wouldn't be able to understand any sooner than when we were ready to understand it. And that's how I feel about the oracle cards too, that oftentimes the messages unfold. And so when we can say, oh, well, this is a daily reading, or this is a weekly reading, but yet it's the message is given in the energy of the moment, and then it's up to us to disseminate it, to allow to be aware in the present moment of the synchronicities, because when we're not in the present moment, we miss those synchronous. We miss those moments when we're preoccupied by a thought that is not empowering. We can't focus in the vibration of the energy of the information we're receiving then. My girl wants to play. Oh, uh-oh. I guess now we got to go get the ball. Light language assists me in opening my channeling doors. It assists me in opening up my third eye. It assists me in aligning, and we're going to talk about alignment a little bit more in another video. My guides have been wanting to speak a bit about alignment. But it allows us to recognize when we are in alignment with our highest core being, making the decisions from a place of empowerment, self-love, knowing, That if we always expect a positive outcome, we will always know that we will receive a positive outcome. No matter what we're experiencing. And yes, it may even be for our soul's growth, and our physical mind may never understand. Being in alignment is understanding that we don't need to understand it now. That we just know. That everything's in perfect timing. And only when we believe otherwise is it not. Because our universe, Source loves us so much. They give us exactly what we believe we're capable of. We receive what we believe we are capable of. Nothing more, nothing less. And always in the right perfect timing. It sounds like Abby's drinking out of the bird bath. Simisata Shanakila Nyamawa Omawa Akite. And thank you once again for being a gift in my presence. In my now moment. It is always with love and deep gratitude and appreciation that I value these moments with you. And that I know that our guides are working together in this beautiful triangle creation, the you, the me, and the third thing that we have just created with our awarenesses together. Nashuma atele liano kate kashamala. I love you, I love you, I love you.